Queens and Kings, it's your girl Crystal back at it with another video. If you guys have been following me for quite some time, you guys know that I'm currently on a glow up journey. And when it comes to glowing up, one of the things that you'd have to go through is growth within self-love. This video, I'm gonna be talking about my self-love journey. And let me tell you, this video is gonna be really hard for me to film. I can already feel the tears coming. Like I haven't even started and I'm about to cry. This is definitely difficult to film more than starting my weight loss journey, just because I do mention personal experiences and memories that have been in my mind since time, and these memories trigger me a lot. So the fact that I have to go through it again, just telling you guys my story, it's gonna be hard. I decided to share my story with you guys just because I feel like it's a very important part of my journey and I shouldn't hide this, and you guys know that I'm always keeping it real, keeping it raw. I sometimes share too much information on the internet, but like, that's just who I am. I'm literally an open book. So let's just get started anyways, because this video is gonna be a little long. So growing up, I've always been judged because of my weight, and my beauty was always determined by my size. I've always been a bit bigger than the people around me, like my classmates and my cousins. So because of that, I was definitely experiencing insecurity for sure. I remember a memory back in elementary school. It was after either gym class or basketball practice, because I did try out for basketball. So I was in the girls' changing room and someone had the audacity to comment on my body. Like, your girl was just trying to change in peace, but this is what she basically said. I don't remember specifically because that was when I was a kid, but she said something in the lines of, "Crystal, aren't you embarrassed of your body? This is the type of body that you should try to get." Comparing my body to someone else's body. She was pointing to her friend's body. She was like, "I'm not trying to be mean, we're all thinking it. I'm just letting you know that when you turn around to change, like, there are people that look at you like, with disgust. Don't you want to look like this?" Like, who says that? I'm literally a little girl. We're all little, and this is what she says to me. I was so embarrassed, and you have no idea how much that affects me and how I still remember that memory till this day. From that point, I was always scared of changing in a public setting because I was scared of people judging my body, and I would literally create scenarios in my head of what they're thinking about me if I do. When they're laughing, I'm like, oh, they're laughing at me. Oh, like, they probably think my body's so ugly and I'm too fat, I'm ugly. Like, it's so sad that at a young age, this is what I thought, because these girls in my class decided to compare my body to theirs and just ridicule my body, shame my body. From there, it just built up, and I always think that people are thinking that I'm too fat, I'm too ugly, and that my body is disgusting. Keep in mind that I was in elementary school. I wasn't even a teenager yet, and I was already hearing stuff like this. Usually in times of darkness surrounding my mind, people would, have a safe place to go to in order to not stay deep or get too deep into that mindset, right? So did I have a safe place? No, I didn't. I remember this one memory. There was a family outing. It was all my cousins, aunts, uncles, and we were at the beach, I believe. And one of my aunts jokingly said, "Okay guys, line up from prettiest to ugliest." I thought she was serious, and honestly, like, I was preparing myself for the worst because I knew that I would be the last in line because I was the ugliest. That's how I felt. When you're young, you usually take everything said to you and believe in it because it's like, that's what you're growing up with, right? Like, the first things that you're taught is, oh my gosh, I'm crying, but the first things that you're taught usually stick with you. And the amount of things that people have said to me, oh my gosh, I don't want to cry. Whew, jeez, it got emotional. We're literally opening up some wounds here. Sorry guys. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get myself together. This is specifically why I did not put any eye makeup, because I knew I would cry. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I could do this video. I'm gonna try to finish this video, but I just wanted to let you guys know this is gonna be a really hard video for me to film because I have to relive these memories, but it's something that I've kept bottled up inside and it had to be let out. So when you grow up with memories like this, you start to believe it. And I have a really good memory, which is obviously a strong point for me when it comes to, like, you know, education stuff, but it can also be, there's also a negative side to having a good memory. You literally remember every face, every person, every mean thing that was said to you throughout your lifetime. Like, I'm turning 26 and this was when I was in elementary school. I don't even know what grade, maybe grade 3, grade 4. That was really young. I wasn't a teen yet, right? So the fact that I remember this, it really does suck. My body was always a constant reminder. The people, you know, commenting on my body was always a constant reminder. When people constantly tell you the same thing, it's now ingrained in your head. So from childhood days to 2018, I hated myself. I believed I was ugly and that no one would love me, no one would want me because I am disgusting, my body is disgusting, so who would ever want to be with someone like me? My mentality back then, it was just so bad. I'm pretty sure people knew I was insecure and stuff, but I don't think no one really knows how bad it really was, because I, despite like everything that's happened to me, I would always have a smile on my face, act like nothing happened, and I would literally hide how broken I was through my jokes, through my smiles, and my sassiness, to be honest. Like, I was hella sassy. That was literally all a cover-up so people wouldn't know how broken I actually was. They have no idea whether or not they were joking or just teasing me. They have no idea how much every word meant to me. And it's kind of funny because I don't think they remember. Like, some of these were my friends and stuff. Some of these were family members or just people that have been in my life don't even remember what they have ever said to me, or because it was so minute, it was so little, and they probably don't even remember ever saying stuff like that, but I do. And I just wanted to let you guys know, I don't hate these people. Like, some of them are friends or like I don't have beef with. It was just like one little memory that I may have kept because it was negative. I usually keep all the negative memories, which is so sad, but I know they're good people, and you know, there's no one that's perfect, and sometimes you do say things to make yourself feel better. Like, I probably have done that. I have probably said things to someone to make myself feel better, and to hide the fact that I was hurting as well. My attitude and my personality back then, I did not like. I was hella sassy, but people thought of it as like a joking type of way, and they love how sassy I was type of thing. Personally, I felt like that's not me. I don't want to be sassy. I don't want to be bitter. But that was definitely a time in my life where I was too hurt and too broken, but I didn't want anyone to know, so I had to put on a facade that I was strong, I was, you know, sassy and had attitude, like I could take on the world, but really I was so shattered. So fast forward to 2017, I actually got my first boyfriend, and this was a long distance relationship. He lived in the Philippines and I lived here. It was when I went on vacation, it was when I met him. But this was kind of kind of like a turning point, I guess, of me growing to self-love, but not really. Let me explain. So he was my first boyfriend, right? And like, because I was so new to this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, he likes me? What? He thinks I'm beautiful? Like, someone could actually love me like this? We actually lasted for quite some time, I would say, a little over 2 years. But when we were together, in the beginning, there were so many people that had so many doubts about us and our relationship, because they would say to me that, oh, Crystal, you know what, you should be careful, because what if he's using you? He's probably using you to get a green card. I'm already insecure, and when people start saying that, multiple people started saying that to me, you start to believe, first of all, the fact that I had to go halfway across the world for even someone to like me. But now I'm believing that he only says that he loves me because he wants to come to Canada. He doesn't actually love me. He doesn't actually want me or is attracted to me. He's just using me to try to marry me so he can come to Canada. He was just settling. I just wanted to say that was complete bullshit. Like, looking back at it now, like, I will never know his intentions from the beginning, but I will say that he was completely in love with me, and it really did show, and I really did feel it. But 2017, when I was obviously dating him, that was when I was starting to glow, you know, I was working on myself, I was losing a bit of weight, and then a lot of people started complimenting me. Crystal, oh my gosh, you're glowing, you lost a little bit of weight, oh my gosh, you're looking so good, what did you do? Stuff like that. I was literally thriving off of these comments, okay? I was feeling good about myself, and I was starting to see the beauty within me, okay? Because of these people. Like, it's really sad, but it's true. I won't deny it. Because I've never really experienced people complimenting me growing up, I was addicted to getting as much compliments as I can. These compliments are making me feel good, and I want to hear more of it. So last year, which I know was super recent, but I just want to share this with you because I'm trying to be real and raw with you guys. Last year really showed how desperate I was to feel loved and appreciated. Honestly, this is like one of the biggest regrets of my life. And the reason why I'm just deciding to share this with you is because I want you guys to know that you do not have to go through this to find your self-worth. This is what I went through, and you know what? It is part of my self-love journey, so I am gonna talk about it. Last year, I downloaded an app, and basically this app has chat rooms. So I think y'all know where this is gonna go. So you can join chat rooms, and you can obviously privately message people, yada yada. So there was multiple online chat rooms that you can join and be part of the group or whatever. And because I was addicted to compliments and really wanting more, and especially from guys, this is when I was already single, by the way. So basically, in this app, I was trying to get validation from guys, aka strangers, that my body was beautiful. So y'all know what that means. Yes, I've sent pictures, I've sent videos of my body, and whether it be in private or in a group chat, right? Because there were, you know, and you know what? I'm low-key freaky too, and these people were feeling some type of way. I probably was their type, to be honest, based off like the chat rooms that I were in, but like we were all feeling some type of way, you know what I mean? So obviously I later on quickly realized how big of a mistake that was, and that's forever on the internet. So y'all know my wild side now, and you know what? If y'all ever see my nudes be leaked, what's up? Hello. You know what? That's my life. Also, I was introduced to dating apps as well, so I did go on dates with guys, and I've also met up with them, and you know what happens with dating apps. I really definitely explored that area of my life because I've never done that in the beginning, because I was never really admired or people wanted to take me out. I realized after just doing those dating apps that I am a one-man type of girl. Like, I cannot talk to multiple people and date multiple people. At the end of the day, I do focus on one person more, and like I don't know, that's just, it's not for me. I'm more of a faithful type of person. I'd rather talk to one person only. So that was definitely weird, but I was definitely exploring, right? And seeing what I do really like. Anyways, that's another story. I don't even know why I brought that up. But you know what? Overall, it's because of these experiences where, you know, the dating apps and like, I guess the online chat rooms, really showed me that it is a big world, okay? Everyone has their own types, their own preferences, and that there is someone out there that can love me and most definitely my body, so why can't I love myself? Obviously, these experiences weren't ideal for me, but they did help me with growing my self-confidence. There was still work needed to be done because I was still settling on guys who, yeah, were attracted to me, but they didn't respect me. The last guy that I talked to, I just ended recently, but there were just a lot of red flags, I would say, but I still stayed. I really tried to make things work with this guy. I wanted it to work, and I was really ignoring these red flags because my mentality was that I would never find another person and, you know, my time is running up. I actually felt this too with my ex. I was definitely settling with my ex because I truly believed that I wouldn't find another guy and that I wouldn't find someone again. I knew I was settling, and I knew that I deserved to be loved in a way where my love would be reciprocated the same way as his, and like they would put in the work. I knew I deserved that, but I was making it easy for them, you know what I mean? Just letting you guys know, when I do like someone, like I am a totally different person. I can be insecure, but as well as like I will give you the world. Like I literally have to hold myself back because I tend to give more effort into people than they give effort into me. And it's not just guys, it's just people in general too. Like I'm just the type of person to give way more effort than usual. But I never really felt it being reciprocated back, like the same type of energy. So it was like I was making it easy for them, yet even though I was making it easy for them, they still didn't appreciate it or respect it. Like they took advantage of that shit. And honestly, I think that was my last straw. At this point, I'm aware that I deserve better in life and I don't have to chase and feel loved. Like, I literally do not have to tolerate that bullshit because I am a badass. I am beautiful and I love myself right now. I actually made an Instagram post stating that before I thought you would have to have a perfect skinny body to wear two-piece bikinis and wear whatever you want, and you can post beach pictures. And I would envy my family and friends who could do so because I believed that they fit the societal norms and they're all beautiful. Before, I believed that if I was skinny, then I'd be considered beautiful and I could post whatever I want to. But damn, I was hella wrong, okay? No matter my size, no matter how I look, I am beautiful regardless. Right now, I'm currently surrounded by positive people in my life who made me realize and tend to remind me on a daily basis how beautiful of a woman that I've become. Not just physically, but it's my personality and the way I hold myself up showed them and myself how beautiful I actually am. I do believe that the people that you surround yourself with plays a role in your self-love growth. However, they can tell you that you are beautiful all day long, but if you don't believe it in yourself, their words will mean nothing to you. There are things that I had to go through myself, which obviously I am not proud of, but I did learn, and I am fully aware that these experiences have shaped who I am today. The reason why I wanted to share my journey with you is because I don't want you to go through what I did to find your self-worth. There are so many other ways to build self-love, and they are much healthier ways. One of the things that I did do actually was I would look in the mirror and I would pinpoint something that I did like about myself, okay? It can be big or small, but find something that you do love about yourself. For me, I love my eyes. I believe the color of my eyes are beautiful, and it was definitely one of the features that I have loved myself even when I was a child throughout my lifetime. I love my smile, my genuine smile, my lips. I was told before that my smile could light up the room, and I believe it too. When you start thinking positive about yourself and everything else around you, you start to shine real bright. I used to be hella bitter and sassy because of my negative thoughts that have just been surrounding my mind, right? But now I'm so energetic and bubbly. I am literally everyone's hype queen, okay? And because of that, people love being around me and my presence because my energy is just so alluring to them. Am I still insecure? I have my moments, but I am far from the girl that I used to be. R.I.P. to the girl I used to be. Her days are over, baby, it's over. Ay. My self-love journey is a never-ending journey. There is still so much growth that needs to be done, and I will continue to keep growing and blossoming. This is actually my favorite journey out of them all. Like, I am so excited to see where my path leads me to be, how much love I can grow for myself, because I know my love is unconditional and it will be unconditional when it comes to me. Get ready, because I don't know if you can handle this, because your girl is way up in her head right now, but you know what? I deserve it. I've gone through so much. I have so much strength for what I've been through that no one can stop me. No one can stop me from loving myself anymore. And I hope that wherever you are in your self-love journey, that you come to that point as well, that no one will ever stop you from loving yourself. So that's the end of the video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, as well as leave a comment down below talking a little bit about your self-love journey and also what you love about yourself, because I think it's just amazing to spread love and positivity to not only people but to ourselves as well. If you want to follow me on my glow up journey, which is me giving myself 365 days to glow up physically and mentally, including losing 50 to 60 pounds, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. Yes. You can also follow me on my Instagram, which will be linked down below and at the end of this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.